Wild takes on Mugi.
Yeah, if Wild could take out Mugi early on, definitely a big thing. Mugi coming off of that fresh 9th place at Come to Papa did extremely well, yeah. Was able to take put Day in losers. And I think did he lose to Judah Dash? I'm trying to remember who knocked out Mugi.
I can't remember who knocked out Mugi.
I don't remember. I just remember him taking out Day, and that was one of the hypest things to watch.
I was commentating that match, so it was so emotional for me too, because just watching him, just seeing him win the match, seeing the just CFL support behind him, and then he gets up and he sees that support. He starts getting emotional, and I almost started crying because it was just so emotional. Like, I was so proud of him. Like, he worked hard for it. So
definitely Come to Papa, great moment for CFL. Man. So many things. So all right, so it looks like we're going to be jumping right into this. Wild, let's just go with his villager. Mugi, of course, going with Corrin, and starting off with Starterville as well. So definitely stage-wise, I think this is very new, even for both of them. They're both like fairly slow characters. Both like to zone out. They both like to wall and zone out for the most part. So kind of like to work at the same range as well. Like Villager wants to work kind of like at a medium to slightly longer range. Same with Corrin because of the pins and because of how long their sword is as well.
Exactly, and I mean, Wild has to be very careful because Mugi is actually playing super aggressive, and he's not giving Wild any breathing room at all to get those projectiles set up. So that's really going to hurt him in the long run. So Wild is definitely going to have to mix it up a bit here.
Yeah, no, okay, so good thing that he countered the Void Rocket though. If he countered that bowling ball, that would have been it.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I'm noticing is that Wild is not electing to try and get that space for himself whenever he has the opportunity. He's trying to keep it extremely close with Mugi. Just trying to get up and close and personal and just take him out with what he's got, of course. Not sure if this is really working out in his favor, though. If you look at the percentage, definitely Mugi's been taking more advantage of the spacing than Wild has. So Wild might need to change up his pace of what he wants to do.
Probably. I want to say maybe... Ooh, that would have been a nice smash, but probably take advantage of just the spacing that Villager can create, that wall. So definitely he's going to have to use a lot more projectiles, and that instant pin will do it, taking that stock off of Wild there. And we'll see, maybe he'll change out his play style. Not too sure, but I mean, Mugi is just going all in right now.
Yeah, right now, Wild is kind of approaching a little bit unsafe. Pressure he's applying is okay, but it doesn't seem to be doing him any favors at the moment. Okay. Ooh, okay.
That was very smart from Wild, because noticing that earlier that Mugi did counter his bowling ball, so this time around he wanted to throw something out there to see if Mugi will counter, and then took advantage of that option.
Yeah.
So Mugi was forced to up B, and that was a very nice execution from Wild there.
Yeah, no, it's like once he saw that up B coming out from Mugi, it was basically all over for him.
Exactly.
Okay. And Wild doing a great job bringing this back. Finding all the openings that he needs to get the damage that he wants to get done. Okay, wow. And that snipe with that back air. I didn't even think I was going to connect like that.
I was actually surprised. I mean, it's Mugi. I'm not too surprised, but I mean, I'm surprised that the gyro, like, it didn't.
Yeah, no, the way that
it wasn't active yet, so he literally did it at the frame where it was about to be active.
No, so the other thing that was even more interesting. So like you can back air it and it's not going to explode to you on those frames, but the way he aimed it was actually right under it.
Exactly.
So
no that too. Like he aimed it super precise. He's like
he got not only did he get the frames, but he also got the position to make it like, okay, so there's no Smash 4 jank going on here.
Exactly.
I hit him without getting hit by that frame.
Exactly.
Strong save from Mugi here. Now taking it to Battlefield. Definitely can see this being another even stage. Of course, Corrin does have access to a lot of that insta-pin jank. Also, if she does pin on the platforms, it does go through and hit below it. I don't know if it's going to hit Villager, though. Villager might be short enough that it won't affect him.
Probably that, but I think just this stage, in general, Wild has a lot more breathing room.
Oh, no. Mugi getting battlefielded at 40%.
Oh man, that's very unfortunate here, but we'll see. I mean, Mugi had a very strong first game. He can bring in back at that momentum. And I mean, how we're seeing here, how he's playing right now, it's not affecting him at all. He's staying focused here, and yeah.
He's basically just cutting off every single option that Wild has. One thing noticing a lot is he's utilizing it down there extremely well. Basically, and that back air's going to take it. That was super quick. Wow. Mugi bringing it all the way back.
Exactly, Mugi bringing it back, and definitely never underestimate those back airs. And Wild, at this point, is going to have to be careful when he's off the stage against Mugi, especially at that back air threshold.
Yeah, now that the fact that Mugi's found a solid way to deal with those wood rockets when he's trying to recover that down air, it's definitely giving Wild a lot more trouble trying to make it back. So one thing I saw Wild doing is he just took a moment to just take a deep breath, collect himself. Definitely there's certain situations, when you just get yourself getting pressured, just getting thrown off, you don't feel like there's oh my god, wow. You almost got the double balloon pop. But when you have those moments where you just feel like you're getting super pressured, you just need to take a breather, collect yourself, remember what game you're playing, remember your game plan, and remember what your opponent wants, and then that might be all you need to just bring it back in your favor. Okay, so Wild slowing down the pace of the game, electing to play
and that will take this to game 3, guys. And I'm telling you, see if Smackdown 100 is going to be the time of pop-offs here.
Oh yeah. No,
so
sure.
Wild taking that game off of Mugi, and we'll see what happens in game 3.
Yeah, no, definitely feel like it would have been a completely different game. Mugi didn't do that early SD, but regardless, good stuff to Wild for bringing that back.
Exactly.
It was looking bad for him for a little bit.
Yeah, towards the middle, it started looking like, okay, maybe Mugi may be able to bring this back, but I mean, Mugi almost did too, but
no, he was definitely bringing it back. It's just that one early up B is just cost him the entire set.
Exactly.
The game.
Okay, cool. So we are on final destination here. Game 3.
All right, so it looks like Mugi just wanted to get rid of those platforms. Force Wild to recover on stage. Not have to deal with any jank like that bowling ball stuff that he just had to deal with. Probably the bowling ball is the reason why he decided to get rid of all the platforms. He's like, you know what? Don't want to get caught by this again.
Exactly, that's true. And I mean, FD is such a good stage for Corrin. I mean, she can get the neutral B game going on. She can get the insta pins actually very nicely here.
Yeah, no, it's just I think the biggest benefit for Corrin is just that juggling game. Juggling game is definitely one of the strongest out of the entire cast.
Exactly.
It'll start off a nair, down tilt, up tilt, and then just that up air that she has so strong and deadly. Like a character like Villager, most likely going to start killing around 120. Okay. Yeah, so one thing that you'll notice, Corrin definitely likes to do this in a lot of projectile-based matchups, is just cover herself with that nair, because that nair literally swats away everything and prevents her from getting hit.
Well, getting caught by the instant there. But Mugi is so...
Oh!
There it is! I was about to say, Mugi is so notorious for getting on the stage, getting that insta-pin down, but seeing that pattern, Wild definitely took advantage of that and took it with the turnips.
And RNG's just blessed him with those three.
Exactly, the 3.
Wow.
One time where you would want a 3, that was the perfect moment.
That was.
Wow.
Everything he needed, all in one. So good awareness from Wild just picking up on that.
Exactly.
Alright, so
Mugi is going to have to probably switch up a lot of his edge guarding.
Next, what he was doing on stage was fine, but now that you'll notice he's changing up his approach and it's not helping him at all. Most of the time he's just running into Wild and just kind of jumping when he's on top of him already. But regardless, because of the damage he built up earlier, able to take out that up air cleanly. Alright, so it seems like that stock was able to just give Mugi all the momentum they needed to get back into this. Ooh, okay, Wild trying to go for those bowling balls again. Mugi's just looking for any way to put Wild back up in the air. Yeah. So he knows that once he gets Wild up there, so the only option he really has is down there, and Corrin is able to outrange those with her up air and just the plethora of other arrows that she has. And Mugi is going to have to be careful with the way that he's using these dragon lunges. He's using them a little bit too often, and he's always going in the direction that Wild's going. So he's ending up right where Wild is, and that's going to get him punished quite a bit. But unfortunately, punishers have not been too bad on Mugi.
The Wild is going to have to be very careful here because if Mugi keeps on poking like he is now, if he keeps on poking like he is now, I mean, all it takes is for a solid down throw or up throw.
It's really not going to take too much more to get rid of Wild stock. Just say like about 40% more, I'd say. So two Corrin combos. Oh! And the bowling ball!
Wow.
That's it? Jeez.
Yo, CFL Smackdown.